This is the difference between having a direct Aries Mars in your birth chart and a retrograde Aries Mars in your birth chart. When a planet is retrograde in your chart, that energy is turned inward. It often shows up as repression, suppression, or internalization of some sort. Mars is the energy of conflict and war, and Aries is Mars' best soldier. So when someone has an Aries Mars direct in their birth chart, all that energy gets externalized. They will absolutely fight any and everybody, anytime, any place. Mars is also fire, so you could think of it like when Daenerys had Drogon, just Dracarys, all of King's Landing. Once that flame is raging and there's no water element to put it out, it will absolutely go scorched earth. It will indiscriminately breathe fire in any direction, and whoever get the smoke, get it. Now, when someone has an Aries Mars retrograde in their chart, all that fire and flame gets turned inward and they go scorched earth on themselves. Ask me how I know. Their, or should I say our, anger is just as big and bad as an Aries Mars direct, but instead of beating other folks to a bloody pulp, we beat ourselves up mercilessly. It's very much a bruised organs and internal bleeding type of situation. But either way, folks who have Aries Mars in their birth charts have to learn healthy ways of expressing their anger or unleashing their fire. Because one thing about it, fire is going to find a way to burn. And unless you're one, aware of the warning signs and in tune enough with your body and yourself that you know when you're about to erupt, two, you're prepared with a fire safety plan for yourself so you can move quickly to either cool yourself down or direct that energy someplace where you can combust without causing unnecessary casualties and calamity, externally or internally. And three, working on your relationship with water. Unless you're doing all of those things, you're putting yourself and or the people around you at risk of getting burned. That's literally why I adopted the name Jada Water, because I have hella fire energy in my chart alongside the retrograde Mars energy. And I feel like embracing water energy is one of the most important and challenging journeys of my life. Anyway, if you or someone you love is a fire dominant person or has intense anger issues, you can book an elemental balancing reading with me where I look at how the elements are distributed throughout your birth chart: fire, water, earth, air. And we work together to develop ways for you specifically to build a sense of awareness about your fire energy, develop your own personal fire safety plan that you and your support system can quickly activate in case of emergency, in case of fire. And I help you work on your relationship with water energy. So you can book me for an elemental balancing reading at jadawater.com. Ashe.